I thought the lads were amazing in the second half, really, and all I wanted from the second half was us to play the way that we've been playing all season, really, and try and get on the front foot and create chances. And we didn't do that in the first half for a number of reasons. But I thought that the lads embodied everything that we want to be about as a club in the second half and provided everyone with a day to remember. And we can't ask any more than that, really.
Did Newcastle take you by surprise with their intensity, because they started the game so fast?
Yeah, I think they were very intent on playing at a speed and intensity that maybe did surprise us, and myself included in that. But and we just didn't really show up in the first half. We were very static and we were very passive, and we didn't really commit to the way we played. I thought the second half, the transformation in terms of our urgency and the way we wanted to attack them was made us really dangerous and hard for them to handle. And it was very good to see that the players really hung in there when things were going so much against them in the first half, and then the second half is all you remember at the end of the day.
3 substitutions throughout the game, the 3 players combined for the equaliser. Inspired by the inspired substitutions?
No, I think probably, I'd admit that I probably got things wrong at the start, really, and put a lot of pressure on the likes of Quadro, who's like one of our most potent attacking players, and he had to do a lot of defensive work because we were so under the cosh. And the same for Tyler, but the moves in game helped us to establish a momentum and an attacking threat, and they were probably evidenced in all the goals.
You know, Luke, you've sort of rested him in the last couple of games. He probably needed it. He's still a young lad, isn't he? But when he got out there, he didn't have to take his chance out there.
Yeah, brilliant, and he's had a long run of games, a lot more than I had planned previously. And I think in the league games he's found certain aspects of the game difficult. But he's learning on every facet of his game, and he showed. He came on against Gillingham last Sunday and found it very, very difficult. But he came on here today with a real intent and focus, and really helped the team. And very proud of him in the way he responded to Sunday's game with Gillingham and produced a performance that was brilliant in the second half. And
the moment that takes us to a replay at St James's Park came from the veteran Aaron Wilbraham, 40 years young, and he just rolled back the years today, didn't he?
Just very at home in these situations, and very calm at that moment in the box. Very reminiscent of Stephen Davis's goal against Tottenham. I felt when the ball dropped him, it almost felt eerily the same, and you had the feeling it was going to be the same outcome, and it was. It was a brilliant move. I'm just very, very happy that we could give the supporters that moment to treasure in what has been an already amazing season for us in a lot of ways.
A big crowd inside the Crown Oil Arena. The Newcastle fans, we know, are a noisy bunch, but in that second half your players silenced them, and the Dale fans responded. And towards the end of that game, the Dale fans, I don't think I've ever heard them as loud as that.
Yeah, it was unbelievable scenes, really, and it ties into what I said at half time. I just felt as if we hadn't been able to generate any energy in the first half to give them something, and they were desperate. You could tell any chance we had to attack in the second half, the noise decibels went through the roof, and you could see our guys grow into that. And there's always been a great connection between. I don't want to just say the sandy lane because that's where we were attacking, but there is almost like it creates a great energy in that attacking third, and the lads responded to that and created moments and good chances for us to score, and we took one of those and we could have taken more. You know.
A trip now to St James's Park. It's one of the iconic football stadiums in England. It will be another fantastic evening.
Yeah, and fully deserved. All of our players and our whole club, I think, comes out of this day with great credit, and the whole town, really, and that'll be another amazing journey. And I just hope we can bring the same numbers that we brought to Old Trafford, because that was an incredible occasion. I'm going to a stadium I don't know if we visited before. I don't think so. Never. Brilliant.